Carolyn Dube here. I am going to play with my Gelli plate and stencils for this month's colorful Gelli print party. I am going to be using a book to clean off my brayer. My goal is to fill all the pages in this book with some color. That way I have a surface to work on because I have something in mind for this book that will be revealed in the relatively near future. And I have decided I am taking a break from the work that I should be doing to come and play. I have been fighting with my computer, and I am tired of fighting the computer. I'm kind of over that. It has not been my best friend of late, and there's plenty and lots to do. I have lots of projects in the works. Hopefully, some of them will be able to be announced by the time this video goes live. If not, check back soon because some of it will be announced. Actually, all of it will be announced as soon as possible. I have got, I'm working on the 12 by 18 plate here. And I've got this great stencil from Maria McGuire over at Stencil Girl. This is called Stitch a Circle. She is fabulous with stitching. I'm not yet. I'm learning from her. And that's the cool part about the internet and learning from people, is she's definitely opening my eyes to the abilities of thread to make beautiful things. I have lined this up right on the corner. I want to be able to line this up for this technique, so I've got it right on the corner. And then I am just going to take my paper and line it up right on the corner also. The important thing for this one is going to be about lining stuff up for the technique, because I'm going to layer this stencil. So there's the first thing. Now I'm going to lift that up, and I'm going to take this paper, this is old leftover scrapbook paper that I have, and I'm going to line it up on the corner and pull up as much of the paint as I can. The other project that I have, that I'm not sure if all the details will be in place by the time this video goes live, but I'm working on it, I'm really trying, is my next workshop. But if it's not ready when this comes out, it will be ready soon. So there's, look at that wonderful texture I've picked up there. Ooh, I love that. So now I'm going to put on my next color, and I think I'm going to go with green. I'm going to go with green for this one. I'm just going to keep using these same two papers, and I'm going to build up the layers on it. Clean that brayer off on my page, and I am going to put the stencil back in exactly the same place. This involves some thinking. It was that side. Okay, I did have it upside down. So this is one of the few times that I actually have to think. So I've got the stencil in about the same place that I had it before, and what I'm doing is using the corner to line things up. But we all know it's not going to line up perfectly and precisely, and I'm going to use that to my advantage. So I've got the first layer here. Now I'm going to come in, I'm going to line it up, and then I am going to come in and really pull that green up. But we all know, like I said, it's not going to line up perfectly. And that's actually what I want here. I want the images not to line up perfectly. I love it when I don't have to make things line up perfectly. And so what I end up with is a little bit of a ghost around things, just a very subtle ghost to it. The green that I'm using here is a very thin green. This paper I'm going to put back, lining it up as best I can. Again, is it going to be a perfectly lined up thing? No. And that is actually what I want. The green shows up a lot more on this print. So you can see how, with the circles, how magnificent it looks there. Oh, I'm loving that print. Loving that print. The circles on this one remind me of, and I love circles, man. I'm really drawn to circles. But I really saw sort of an ocean theme to this, so I decided to go with ocean colors for this one. Clean off my brayer in the book. And I'm actually going to take more of the paint off. This is a pretty dark blue, so I know it's going to overpower some of my other stuff. So I'm working to pull a bunch of it off. So now I'm going to take the stencil, making sure I've got it placed the same way. Put it down in about the same spot. Then I'm going to take my paper, line it up in that corner, and press down. Pulling up a bunch of the blue. And now you can see how it's just subtly offset. I love that. That's exactly what I wanted there. So now I've got this great print. I'm going to take this paper, line it up right in the corner. And again, it's not going to perfectly line up, and that's going to work to my advantage here. And there's my top layer. Absolutely in love with how this stencil works. I love the circles in there, the way the colors work with that with the Gelli plate. Well, thanks for being a part of the colorful Gelli print party for September. As a bonus this month, I've got a video for you showing how I made this art journal page using the Gelli print you saw me just make. I am going to have that link down below for you so you can click on over to it. And please remember that the Colorful Gelli Print Party is open all month long for you to link up all the fun stuff you're making with the Gelli plate. And feel free to stop by all month and see all the great ideas that are there. Blown away every month by how many great things are there.